Hey, I'm Hayden Padden. Welcome to New Zealand, and this is Rally OTAGO.
What is not to love about rallying? I've always admired rally drivers, always loved watching the sport and appreciated what is done on loose surface, and now I'm just completely absorbed with it. So everything about it at the moment is exciting. For me, it's the challenge of change, just learning so many different things all the time. And the thing about rallying, it changes all the time.
There's a lot of things I actually love about rallying. The first obvious one is the speed that we get to in the cars and the trust that happens between a driver and co-driver. It's a fantastic feeling when you're going over blind crests flat out and your driver's believing everything you're telling them. It's a real adrenaline buzz.
Getting to the end of a stage, knowing that you've done your best and you can't remember any of it, and you're laughing with your co-driver about all the moments you've had, and the whole community's just real tight-knit, and you know, everyone's there just to have a good time, and there's certainly no animosity between competitors, and everyone's just happy to help out, and you meet some really cool people. I've met some lifelong friends in rallying, so it's cool. Short term is win the New Zealand Championship. Long term, I'd be pretty keen to follow in Hayden's footsteps. It's obviously a long way to go, so there's a fair few steps to put in place, but that's the main goal, get to the WRC and World Rally Champion.
New Zealand rallying, I don't know, we've got this amazing culture here, haven't we, with just these incredible roads, and we've produced great drivers with great reputations over the years, and it's I think it's a big part of the whole picture around New Zealand drivers that are competing well overseas in all facets of the sport. For some reason, we seem to produce a lot of very, very high class, talented, drivers that can be as good or are as good as anybody else.
We've got some of the best roads in the world, up there with Finland, I would say, from my experience.
You start and you've got fast flowing stuff, and by the end of it, it's like you're in a completely different country. You wouldn't even believe it's the same road.
Yeah, it's obviously good to take the rally into the town. It's not like your normal stage, obviously on the tarmac with gravel tyres and just doing a few laps, but it puts on a show for the people, takes the noise and the sound of the cars into the city, so it's a great atmosphere. Yeah, I always like trying to put on a bit of a show when you can. When you see a spectator, you just go that little bit faster and break it a little bit later, so it's all part of the game. Having a lot of fun. The first stage this morning is probably the most fun I've ever had in a rally car, so it's a really nice flowing corner to corner, and it's a perfect day for rallying.
rally car here?
Oh, look, it'd be a great idea to bring the WRC back. I mean, the support from New Zealanders is outstanding, and like having Hayden where he's at, it's just, you know, it's really cool.
Yeah, I think bringing the WRC back to New Zealand's sort of quite pivotal in the fact that a lot of the teams seem to all want to come here, and obviously with Hayden where he's at now and on the world stage, there's just such a buzz around and getting it back.
Yeah, on one of the stages there, a lot of spectators out. You know, it's great to see the amount of support New Zealand rallying's getting, and you know the hillsides is covered with people all over the country. So that's really great to see.
As a rally fan, and for all the fans that have watched rallying over so many years, having a round of the WRC here was the epitome of what it was all about. And the years when it was strong and the fans that used to go and watch it, it was just an incredible atmosphere and something quite special for our country to have a round of the World Championship.
We love rallying here in New Zealand, and we want the WRC back. So show your support and use the hashtag #BringBackWRCRallyNZ and get behind us.
Absolutely. Sooner the better. It's got to be done. Yep.
WRC has got to come back to New Zealand, mate. It's definitely got to come back to New Zealand. Like, look at the turnout from the classic cars, look at the turnout here today, and look at the passion that New Zealand has for rallying. It's got to come back. It's got to come back to New Zealand. It's got to come back.
Oh yeah, it'd be great to bring it back to New Zealand, especially the South Island. And why have they come back here to do these events? It's because they're the fantastic roads.
Best roads in the world.
Rallying in New Zealand's fantastic. We have the best country, the best roads in the world.
The best. Ask any driver that's been here.
Well, I think there's heaps of support. Even the Australians that we've met spectating around here, they're mentioning that they think that New Zealand definitely deserves the WRC over Australia, right? Especially with great drivers like Hayden, representing New Zealand. It'd be great to have a WRC event at home.
Fantastic support, yeah, wouldn't it?
These hills would be covered in people, for sure. I remember going around in the 80s following the World Rally Championship rounds here in New Zealand and every year, and it was huge.
WRC, New Zealand, got to come back.
Amazing weekend, a great debut for the new Hyundai i20 AP4 and Hyundai New Zealand rally team. Great roads, great weather, amazing spectator support. We've loved our time here and we can't wait to come back again next year.